Hi, my friends. My name is Sudarshan. Today, this is a motivational talk. This is nothing but when we are not in a good mood and how to overcome it. This is the talk. Now, let me tell you some of the things which we can learn from this to overcome bad moods. Well, to say that, we all think that across the world there are people who are suffering with bad moods. This is applicable to everybody. Well, it is not only one person. There are everybody like this who faces this problem. But the thing here is they find it very hard to overcome this kind of pain they are facing now. This is a very big challenging thing that everybody has. Now, the question is how we can overcome it. This is a very big question. Now, the very bad thing what all the people do is when they are not in a good mood, when they are in a very bad or depressed mood, what immediately they do is that they start hanging themselves, they suicide themselves. Well, that is not a right thing. Instead of that, I have a better tips and something which you can use this to overcome bad moods. Well, one point I will tell you so that you will be never worry about this bad mood. Now, in the past thing, I have faced so much of bad moods all the time. So what happens is I'll never take it any kind of personally, because spending time or thinking about a bad mood is like equal to wasting your precious time as well, which should not be done. And please think that you can be in a good mood as well as you have the capability to learn, as well as you have the willpower to come out of bad mood. Right, guys? Now, when people or some childrens get into bad mood, they startedly fill their minds with bad things, which may think that through this one they may think that it can overcome bad mood, but it won't happen in any kind of problems. But this is the wrong mindset where people should not do to overcome bad mood, because if they have a negative thoughts around them, still they will even face more bad moods as the time comes. Now, what I am saying here is that always read some English books, listening to English songs very beautifully. So what it means? This means to tell that listening to English songs as well as reading English books as well as listening to poems and listening to motivational talks helps to cure 90% of bad moods. So everybody thinks what can be done, what is the best medicine to overcome it. Thing is that changing your mindset is one of the things to overcome bad mood. Thinking that fighting or getting anger won't help in any ways to overcome bad moods. So guys, the best request from my side is that even if you're getting into a bad mood, even if it comes for me, but I'll try to see to that not to cross my anger, because I always comes to know that getting anger on others or throwing your frustration on others is not the solution to overcome bad moods. Right? Next point. A very important point on references on people who are facing bad moods under any kind of circumstances. Now, this means that there are lots of people who take this thinking a whole day or some days to get out of it, because it varies from person to person. Some people may take more than a month, some people may take more 3 days, some may take over a months. It depends on how people's mindset are. Now, under any kind of circumstances, whether it is education, whether it is teaching, or whatever it may be, see to that not to put yourself in that kind of bad situation, because some people used to say that once you got into the bad mood, it is very difficult to come out of it. This is what the people used to say. From this, what I have understood, that I came to know that once I got into that bad mood, I may start to find difficult, and you have a possibility of suffering from various health problems. This has been told by many peoples, isn't it? In fact, listening to English songs, which means not it's related to good one, not related to a negative thing, because there are many English songs related to beautiful as well as positivity, isn't it? So what I assure is that any people who are suffering this, the best message to them is that not to think about any negativity anytime. It's better to avoid it, because in old videos I would have told you about how to not give importance to negative people, because it shows that if you're giving the importance for negative people, then it shows that you're wasting your time as well as energy. So what I'm trying to say, but still I slightly get affected, but not in deeper. Guys, in my ways, how I see the negativity is that I slightly get affected, which means only 2% I get, which 98% confident. This is how I see, because it always comes to know that it's no use of, because there are people, if you tomorrow you will point him, tomorrow you'll point another person. If we're going to keep on point out as someone, then it is difficult to progress in life. And what I am saying is that there are some questions is that, or some statement. If you are going to keep on pointing on others for your mistake, when this world is going to change? This is the biggest, trickiest thing that everybody has, because we came to know that, because I came to know that tomorrow, if today this person, tomorrow someone will do that. It will keep on moving, so that we find it very irritating and boring. That why should we complain? Because if you're going to keep on pointing at others, like there'll be so many. If you say this person, tomorrow some other person will come, because I have been seeing like that only. Today you say this person, tomorrow you'll say some other person. If you're going to keep on saying like this, then it is very difficult to get out of bad modes. And surely think that with this kind of mindset, we can know that the world is very difficult to change. This is the very, very common point one a person should understand, right? But still, we have to overcome bad mood. Well, as I said, in some of the talks, I have seen about listening English songs, doing yoga exercises, also overcome. But apart from that, the big question is there any choices? Answer is no, because there will be no other choices will be given to you. This is only way we have to do is, this is the only tips, like listening to English songs, as well as reading English books, doing yoga, as well as doing exercises, and as well as performing gymnastics, are one of the best exercises to overcome depression, anxiety, and bad moods, etc. Okay, but still, we have to overcome it. No other choices will be given. Consistently reading some motivational books, as well as reading English books, as well as listening to English songs, is like you're half the way to overcome bad thoughts. This one should understand that if you are going to listen to English song, as well as performing gymnastics, as well as doing yoga, then surely you have the possibility to overcome bad mood. It is 99% sure. Okay, guys. Now, As per the statement, there is a question, is that is there any other choices to overcome bad mood? Yes, it is. Doing yoga, gymnastic, exercise, physical exercises. Well, there I would have told you about physical education, both mentally and physically. Now, what you do is that when you are suffering from bad mood, immediately bring that bad mood to your mind. Immediately bring that physical education definition to your mind to overcome that bad mood. Because I have already mentioned about what is the definition of physical education, both physically and mentally. Physically means the outer appearance as well as the inner appearance. Mentally means the mindset you have. That is what you call it as mentally emotional. Now, guys, another thing, I'll mention some tips to overcome bad mood. Point number one is that, as I said, consistently reading English books, because this point says that when you're reading English book consistently, we will get to know what are the new words we can learn in our life, which we have not learned in our life so far, as well as we can able to see the changes, what are the things that are changing, and or what are the situations that is happening in day-to-day life. That also we can able to analyze, as well as gaining confidence, as well as self-initiative. Now, the answer is yes. While doing yoga and exercises also help to overcome bad mood. In my cases, what I have noticed is that I have seen 90% of the people are talking about motivational talks, as well as listening to English songs makes you overcome bad moods, but it has shown benefits where the percentage was 95.5% to 99%. Only that 5% to 4% vary, that doesn't matter at all. That much percentage determines that how these people have used these tips to overcome bad moods in their mindset. Okay guys, from now, what are we going to conclude? We are concluding that everybody in this world have so much of problems, with so much different of mindset, with so much kind of things, with n number of reasons. Because some people have so much, when a person comes with a problem, means this person, if you have, for example, you have 5%. This five person are facing problems. This person has one problem. This person has problem. Third person has one problem. Fourth, fifth, like so on. So what we have to do is that by listening to at least 5 to 6 people, you should there itself you should know that always complaining about their problems will not going to make us progress. Overcome. We have to leave it there itself. So what I do is, if I have seen so many people coming with so much of problems. So what I do is, it's not to share our bad problems to anyone, because it's not a good thing, isn't it, guys? Hope you would have understood from the conclusion. This is how we should overcome bad mood, by listening to English songs. Okay, guys. Hope you would have cooperated with me. See you up in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Keep on watching.